So let's start off with a hard truth, right? A few months after we bought our first home, I felt broke, I felt like I was overwhelmed, and I thought, oh man, I just made the biggest mistake in the world. I bit off way more than I could chew. And unfortunately, I don't think that I'm the only one. I've heard so many people with similar stories over the year. They're like, why didn't anyone tell me this was gonna happen? Or what's going on here? Or, oh man, now I'm responsible and I have to fix this and pay for this. So today, I'm going to go over some of the things that I wish I knew before I had bought my first house. Let's hop in. So, hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Mark with My Front Range Living. I'm a full-time real estate agent here in Colorado Springs, and this channel is all about all things Colorado Springs, the housing industry in Colorado Springs, and how to help you make Colorado Springs feel like home. So the first thing you have to know is just because you're pre-approved for a certain amount does not mean you need to spend that amount, okay? I mean, the reality of it is just because the bank will lend you that much doesn't mean you should borrow that much. The number's based on formulas, and it really doesn't have all that much to do with your actual life. Yeah, they're looking for debt to income. Yes, they're looking for certain numbers and so on and so forth. But the reality of it is they don't understand how much is daycare, how much is gas, how much are your, what are you spending on a daily basis to live the lifestyle that you want? So that number, yes, they think that you can afford it, but the reality of it is it's up to you to make that decision because that's not always the case. Remember, you're not just paying the mortgage. There's property insurance, there's taxes, there's all that other stuff. So just because someone's willing to lend you that doesn't mean that you should buy it, because we are firm believers at My Front Range Living. You shouldn't be married to a house, okay? So financial experts say that you should budget 1% of your home's value every year for those unexpected maintenance things of that nature, right? So on top of all this stuff, whether it be gas or travel and all that other, but maintenance, homes just cost money to maintain. So just because you're pre-approved for a certain dollar amount, really look at your monthly budget to make sure that that's where you want to be on a month-to-month basis. The second suggestion that we have for you is research the neighborhood. And I know what you're thinking, Mark, aren't you helping us do that? You tell us a lot about neighborhoods all the time. And yes, that's true, but here's the deal. Before you fall in love with the pretty backsplash and the granite countertops and all that stuff, spend time in the neighborhood. It's why we drive you through the communities so you can see what the surrounding community is like. It's not just that house. Maybe go on a practice run, go in the evenings, go during school, go and check out what your commute to work is at certain times. There's so much more to a neighborhood than just like, oh, yeah, it should be within 5 minutes. Right, but is it 5 minutes for you? Or is it 5 minutes for like somebody who goes really, really fast? Like, what does it look like? Take a look at the neighborhood. Take a look at the crime stats. We very much encourage you to do that. Talk to the neighbors in the area. I mean, because the reality of it is, if that location isn't going to work for your life, then you've bought, you've made this investment and you're kind of in there for a while. So make sure that you're definitely taking a look at the location and the neighborhood. So the third thing that we would encourage you to do is take a look at the fact that emotions make you dumb when it comes to buying a house. And I know that that sounds harsh, okay? But here's the reality. It's a house, it's not a soulmate. And we talk a lot of times, especially on the channel, about the fact that a home is an investment. And a lot of people have a tendency to not treat it that way. It is an investment. It's a transaction is what it boils down to. So before you fall in love with some of the things that you see in the house, like really take a look at it. Because I can remember having blinders on when I went through the house. I was like, oh, this is awesome. But if there's a water stain, justified. Oh, it's probably old. It has nothing to do with right now. Or is there a busy road? Is there a ton of traffic? Oh, it's just because of this happening right now. I mean, the reality of it is I would talk myself into, I'll do whatever it takes to get this house. So just take a break, pause for a little bit, and try to look at it without the emotion involved. Don't fall in love with the house. We want you to love the house, but understand it is an investment. So maybe bring somebody who's not emotionally attached in and let them take a look at it, right? So let them take a look and here, I see this, I see this, I see this. And make sure you trust those people too, because the reality of it is it can save you a ton of money and heartache and headache down the road. Number 4, and it sounds like it goes without saying, but you're gonna need a rainy day fund. What I'm telling you is save a little bit of money. Make sure that that mortgage payment that you have allows you to save money, because if you drain your bank account, you're gonna be sorry. Like as soon as we closed, That's when stuff started to happen, and we needed money for this, we needed money for that. We've heard stories of friends of ours, the dishwasher all of a sudden doesn't work. Just because it worked during inspection, who knows? It's a component of a house. They're all meant to wear out and fail over time. So just make sure that you have a rainy day fund, because I mean, for us, we just replaced the furnace a few years ago and the AC. It's not cheap, gang. It's a lot of money. So make sure that you're stashing that recommended 1% away for maintenance. And number 5, it sounds counterintuitive for a real estate agent to say this, but renting is not always throwing money away. We highly encourage people to invest in home ownership as quickly as they can, as soon as they can. But the reality of it is, it's not throwing money away if you're working on your credit, or if you're saving for that down payment, or you're trying to stuff enough money away, or whatever you're looking to do. Renting can give you, it buys you time. That's what renting does. So if that's what you're looking to do, I think it's a great idea. It's not, again, I think homeownership is the goal, because that's the key to long-term wealth, but sometimes renting really does pay off. So homeownership's awesome, but only when you're ready, and renting can help get you there. So those are just a few things that I wish I had known when we went out to look and get our first home, because there's just some stuff I got so excited about the process, and understandably so, I just lost sight of some of that stuff. So hope that helps. If you are thinking about moving to Colorado Springs, or you just want a game plan before you're making your move, you can click on our relocation guide. That's in the description of the video below. You can hit that link and it'll take you right there. It'll also have a link for our website, myfrontrangeliving.com. All things Colorado Springs: restaurants, breweries, distilleries, hiking, all that good stuff, fun things to do while you are here in Colorado Springs. Hey, as always, we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.